Hi girls and boys. I'm going to show you how to use the spell check feature in Microsoft Word. Spell check is a way for you to edit your papers after you've written them. Just because though the computer can edit your papers for you doesn't mean that you should go through and edit them yourself. In fact, you definitely should, because a lot of times there'll be mistakes that the computer doesn't catch that you would catch if you were editing yourself. Okay? So, you've written your paper, you've traded it with a partner, you've revised it, and now you're ready to do your editing, okay? Remember, in editing, you're looking for grammar mistakes, spelling mistakes, punctuation mistakes, okay? After you've gone through and looked for those things yourself, you can have the computer double check your work. So we're going to open spell check, and how you do that is either hitting the F7 key, which is in the top row of your keyboard, or if you go to the top menu in Word, you'll see this tab that says Review. Click on the Review tab, and then all the way on the left there's an ABC check mark. It says Spelling and Grammar. That's the button you want to click to open the spell check. So when it finds its first error, it's going to open this window. At the top, it's going to give you a reason why it's pointing out the error. This is saying not in dictionary. Here it highlights where it is in the paper, and it also pulls it out here for you. So the word in red is the word it's having trouble with. So it's having trouble with, well, Hermione, which is, if we see Hormone Granger, obviously I meant to write Hermione, but I misspelled it. So if you go down in this second window here, it's going to show you suggestions. And it gives me all these suggestions, but I see the first one is the right one. That is Hermione spelled correctly. So I'm going to click on it. It's already highlighted in blue. If it was one of these bottom ones, then I would click those. But since it's already highlighted, make sure it's highlighted in blue. And if you go to the right, there's a button that says Change. When you click this button, it will change it in your paper. And if you go back, see Hermione. So next, it looks like another thing it's saying not in dictionary. If it says not in dictionary, that probably means you misspelled it. So let's see, she's even better than Ron Weasley. Okay, so this is saying it doesn't recognize Weasley. So is it misspelled? Let's see. Weasley. I know that that's right. I know that that's how you spell Weasley. Trust me, I know. It's giving me all these weird suggestions. Weekly, weasel, I know that's not correct. So if it's telling you there's an error but you know it's not, you can ignore it. So how you do that is you click this button next to it that says Ignore Once. If you click that, it'll skip over it and it won't make any changes in your paper. Okay, next error. It's saying here fragment. So this is a sentence fragment. Remember what that means? That means they'll probably be missing a verb, maybe some sort of subject. But this is missing a verb, right? In many other books. That's not a complete sentence. So the suggestion, it's just saying fragment. Consider revising. So what you can do is you can revise right in this screen. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to type in many other books, girls aren't smart. And that makes a complete sentence. So then you just go back to this change button, click change, and it'll change it in your paper. Next, repeated word. So let's see. Lastly, Hermione is the best because she does not care about being pretty. So yeah, I accidentally typed because twice. So it doesn't give me any suggestions because the only suggestion is to delete the extra word, which gives me the option by clicking this delete button. So I'm going to click on the delete button. Alright, so when it's done, when it's found all the errors it's going to find, this readability statistics will come up. This just tells you how many words on your paper, how many paragraphs, how many sentences. If you go all the way down to the bottom, there's this really cool thing that says Flesch Kincaid grade level. This is going to tell you what grade level your paper is. Now look at this. We're in 3rd grade, but my paper was at a 6.6 grade level. That means I'm writing really awesome. If this is below grade level, if this said like 1.6, then maybe you should think about going back and trying to work at your paper a little more, see if you get that grade level up, okay? But that's not important. This is just sort of for your own reference. Alright, so that's how you do spell check. It's pretty straightforward, but again, let me know if you have any questions. Alright, thanks. See you in class.